Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Just like to welcome you all, inshallah, to a short speech, inshallah, here we're doing in Luton Town Centre. And Dr. Tawfiq, who's a qualified doctor in medicine, he's got a degree in medicine, and he's got a master's in public health. And he'd like to say a short speech, inshallah, about Imam Hussain alayhi salam, inshallah. So without further ado, inshallah, I'm gonna hand it over to Brother Tawfiq, inshallah.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. As the viewers, all of you know that these are the days when we commemorate Imam Hussain, and it's a Muharram, and it's a time to reflect. And the biggest tragedy which happened on the plains of the Karbala in 61st after Hijrah. So I would like to reflect on one of the verse of the Quran. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وَلَا تَحْسَبَنَّ الَّذِينَ قُتِلُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ أَمْوَاتًا بَلْ أَحْيَاءٌ عِنْدَ رَبِّهِمْ يُرْزَقُونَ. So verse clearly says that never think of those who have been killed as dead in the cause of Allah. They are alive and with their Lord receiving provision. So in reference to this very verse, the leader of the martyr, Abu Abdullah al-Hussain, the grandson of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, gave his life and sacrificed everything he had, his wealth, his children, his companions, to seek the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the main essence, what I would like to know here, what I would like to tell the viewers about the essence of the Karbala is basically to recognize the Imam of your time and to feel the responsibility, what Abu Abdullah Hussain told, that enjoining the good and forbidding the evil. The only issue in the society right from the beginning and this time, if you look, is the only thing is that we can't maintain the justice, because people don't enjoy the good or they don't forbid the evil. And we have become like animals, we live like animals. So we feel that we are here to live forever in this world, and we don't feel that we have got inside the spirituality which makes us the highest of the creation. Otherwise there is no point. It's quite logical. Like if we are the highest of the creation, that means we have got something different from the animals. If we eat, sleep, do work, all the animals do the same thing. But what we have got the difference is the intellect. We got the separate in ourselves. So that is what we have to maintain and keep to enrich ourselves. And that's what Abu Abdullah al-Hussain stood for. He stood for every kind of oppression. In order people should realize they have to enjoy the good and forbid the evil, no matter which religion they have, no matter. Because I will quote here the Imam Ali's one of the very saying that if we are not brothers in the faith, at least we are equals in the humanity. So what I'm saying, we have to recognize our Imam of times through the Karbala. So the Imam of times is waiting for us. So Hussain of our time is Yusuf al-Zahra, the Mahdi, the last 12th infallible, who will bring justice. Because this world is deprived of the justice. Wherever you see is going on oppression, whether you see in the Palestine, the Bahrain, any part of the world, there is no justice maintained. So we have to realize psychologically that we are living in the time where our Hussain of the time is in occupation. So our all energy should be focused in support of our Hussain of the time, Imam Zamana. So that, you know, one last point I would like to say here, if Abu Abdullah al-Hussain was gharib, he was alone in the desert of the Karbala, but before the Roza Ashura he had Abul Fazl Abbas, he had Ali Akbar, he had the characteristics of Qasim. When Abu Abdullah Hussain told him, how do you feel the death, he told, it is sweeter than the honey. So this is actually the characteristics which we have to absorb in ourselves to become the Abul Fazl Abbas of the Imam of our times. That is what Abu Abdullah Hussain. And if you for a 1 second if you for 1 second reflect on your spirituality and you open the ears of your spirituality, you can hear now very clearly that Hal min Nasir Yansur now, which our Imam of time is crying. He is crying the tears of blood for Abu Abdullah Hussain. He is crying for us. So we all have to unify ourselves to become the Abul Fazl al-Abbas of our Imam of times, to become Ali Akbar of our Imam of times in characteristics. So I would like to conclude with one of the quote from very renowned poet Jason al-Abadi: "Let humanity awakens, and all the nations will call Hussain as their own." May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us ability to understand the true essence of Karbala and purify our souls with wisdom of Karbala, and to put that into our action. So I would like to say concludingly, like, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect all the oppressive nations all over the globe and make us understand the true message of Karbala. Thank you very much for listening.
That was Brother Tawfiq, inshallah. We just creating awareness, inshallah, in around the world, inshallah. This is our aim. And inshallah, if you learned something from this video, please recite Surah Fatiha for all mu'mineen and mu'minat. Jazakallah khair, inshallah. Until next time, peace out.